During my life as a brain surgeon, it has been necessary to operate on a good many men and women, a good many hundreds.
Dr. Wilder Penfield was a pioneering American-Canadian neurosurgeon determined to unlock the mysteries of the human brain. He revolutionized brain surgery, making major discoveries in the fields of cognition, memory, and sensation. It all began when Penfield, while treating patients for epilepsy, experimented by electrically stimulating different areas of the brain. It was critical that his patients remained awake during these brain surgeries and were able to provide feedback in real time. For these operations, which came to be known as the Montreal procedure, Penfield applied local anesthetic that allowed him to remove a portion of skull to expose the brain tissue while the patient was alert. He then used an electrode to apply weak electrical currents to stimulate neurons. He discovered that depending on which part of the brain he stimulated, he could cause movement, speech, sensation, and even cause a patient to relive long-forgotten experiences, all as an involuntary response to artificial brain stimulation.
When I talked to them afterwards about how it seemed to them, they say it is much more real than any remembering. It is as though they were re-experiencing it.
Because his patients were able to communicate, Penfield made an amazing discovery. When patients were asked to perform a movement, such as raising an arm, a specific area of their brain sent the necessary signals to the arm muscles. Patients then attributed this movement to themselves. I raised my arm. But when the doctor stimulated their brains to send the same signals, the patients remained fully conscious of the reality that their brains were being stimulated via surgery and that the doctor was the cause. "Why did you move your hand?" Penfield would ask. "I didn't make it move," the patient would reply. "You did." It may sound like an overly simple exchange, but its ramifications were groundbreaking. What conclusions might we draw from Dr. Wilder Penfield's experiments?